for today for Formula One cars is now concluded.
Went back to the pit. I didn't say anything to Colin, to my wife. I just walked into the parking place where there was nobody. And I want to pray with God and say, what I'm doing here, help me.
Hello there, I'm Paul Crowder. I'm a director and editor. My films include Once in a Lifetime, Amazing Journey, Story of the Who, Dogtown and Z-Boys, Riding Giants, Sound City, Last Play at Shea, and most recently One Life on the Limit, which I made with this fine gentleman.
Hi, I'm Michael Shevloff and I'm the producer of this new Kickstarter project. The film is a documentary on Emerson Fittipaldi, the racing driver, and we first met Emerson when we were interviewing him for the movie One.
It was the first interview we did, I think maybe the second, and we were so excited to meet him. And there he was sitting there. We ended up having a 2-hour interview with him and found out things that we were beyond any research we could have done. I sat there with a smile on my face the whole time. I was absolutely taken by this man's personality, by his character, by his stories. This man has had such an incredible life, from seeing his best friends die on the track, racing during the most horrendous era, to being the first Brazilian to be a world champion. And he was the youngest world champion until Fernando Alonso. He was a national hero for a start, much like Pelé. He was the Pelé of his sport, Pelé in soccer and Fittipaldi in Formula One driving. He influenced and was the heroes of drivers like Ayrton Senna, Felipe Massa, Nelson Piquet. He was the hero that they all looked up to. But Emerson's story is also deeper. I mean, after Formula One, after he was double world champion of Formula One, he put it all on the line. He risked his family, his career, and every penny he had earned to that day racing. He put it all on the line to start a Formula One racing team of his own.
5 years later, and a lot of tears and a lot of money spent, he walked away from Formula One. Well, this wasn't the end of his career. This was the beginning of his career in IndyCar.
This is a special man. Not only did he succeed in Formula One during the most dangerous era and become double world champion, he then went on and did the same thing in IndyCar and succeeded in IndyCar during a time where it's arguably more dangerous.
The final turn for home, the checker flag, and Emerson Fittipaldi has won his second Indianapolis 500.
What was really compelling for us when we started to talk about this was the fact that this will be a very different film to One. We're able to take a character study here. One was a very broad film and we had to cover a lot of information. With this film, we can get inside of a driver that not only succeeded in all those things, but he survived and is still alive to talk about it. In nearly all the films I've made, I have had a writing partner in Mark Monroe. Mark Monroe is an incredible writer and an incredible filmmaker. On his own, he's been involved with Academy Award films like The Cove. He worked on the Pat Tillman story, Sound City, many other films. He's an incredible man. And along with Michael, who we did One with, we all have this vision and commitment. And the reason we want to come through this process of raising the money is that we really feel that we can bring this to the public the correct way. We really feel we have the connections and everything involved to really bring this film to you.
We have already begun the process. We're going through an awful lot of footage here in the edit bay, but with your help, we will be able to start the interview process in earnest. We have interviews that we need to do as far away as Brazil and Europe, as well as here in America.
With your help, we can continue the process of making this film. What we have discovered is that sitting in Sao Paulo in boxes are Emerson's personal archives and collections from his whole career. He not only collected stuff of himself that he shot and his own photographs, but what fans have sent to him over the years. They used to send him stuff, and he has all that. And it all has to be gone through and looked at, and some of it restored and cleaned up. So this is part of the process that you can help with as well. And then we can really dig into the editing process. You know, it's very easy as a filmmaker to get stuck in your own little world and really contained in what you're doing. What we want to do by using this crowdfunding is get your involvement as well. We want to take it beyond the edit bay, beyond the production room. We want it to be shared with the world, and we want your involvement so you can be a part of this. It's a personal story, and it's a wonderful character study of a wonderful man. We'd be honoured if you could join us and help us make this film.
Thank you.